Hello, everybody. This is Hani. I wanted to reach out to you guys to talk about something that probably no one is talking about, and that's what our Canadian government is doing for small business owners. Um, I think the Canadian government is doing a really good job at responding to the health crisis and how they're responding to everything in terms of being diligent, being responsive, taking decisive action, all that good stuff. That's been amazing. Secondly, I think the Canadian government is doing a good job at supporting the little people, the workers, for the majority of the time, even though I don't really believe in the whole EI thing. I think that's silly to just give people EI, especially what if you're used to getting more money or whatnot, and you don't have any savings. I think you're going to be SOL. But what the government isn't doing is that they really haven't even thought about at all. They haven't thought about the small business owner. And I'm not talking about the guy that just, like myself, I'm a realtor. Yes, I do have an operation and we have admin staff and all that stuff, but I don't have expensive leases. I used to. But imagine if I owned multiple locations. I'm a restaurant owner, I'm a coffee shop owner, I'm a salon owner, I am a daycare. Like the lady who my son goes to as a daycare, she has, X amount of kids, and all the people have taken their kids out of daycare. And she has massive amounts of expenses, and the government hasn't done anything for those people. Okay, the government is thinking about one person mostly. They're thinking about the airlines companies, and they're thinking about the banks. The rates that they're supposedly talking about, they're talking about, oh, we're dropping the rates to 2 point whatever the heck it is right now. It's 1/4%. Those are not reflecting in mortgage rates, right? They're reflecting in variable rates, no problem, but they're not actually reflecting in mortgage rates. And what I'm hearing from people that work at banks, they're like, we're still a business. We want to be operational. We know profits are going to be down and we don't want to be losing anything, which is really crappy. The whole Canadian economy is going to collapse or it's going to suffer except for one industry, and that's banking. Why? Because the government is literally thinking about them first. And I promise you, I'm not the type of person to complain. I hate talking about government. I started my first business when I was 19 years old. The biggest pride I ever got before having my son was hiring my first person. I was 19 years old when I hired my first person. I used to own a little car wash, and one of the ladies that I used to work with, her son was out of a job. He was 16 years old, and he wanted to help me out, and I got him to come and help me out a couple times a week. And I remember the first time I gave him some money, it was crazy. The most proudest moment of my life, honestly, besides owning, obviously when I had my kid. But I think anybody who owns a business understands this. We don't want people to get hurt, but at the end of the day, we also need to be looked after. And again, this isn't about me. I'm looking around, and there's all these places. There's a bubble tea place. There's a place here that's selling clothes, and there's a sushi bar. And again, I'm not, we're not in a cheap area in BC. Like, I'm in Vancouver right now, and it's really expensive. People are going to go out of business, and the government is going to say, well, sorry, here's some unemployment for you. And that's just not acceptable. Okay, the United States just passed a $2 trillion stimulus, which people are criticizing as being not far enough. $2 trillion. And our government is giving away $500 rent credits for residential only, by the way. That's unbelievable, honestly. Okay, if you are a business owner, please call your member of parliament. Please call don't just sit there and complain. Call somebody. Okay, if you're not a business owner and you go to small businesses, okay, I'm not talking about Starbucks, I'm not talking about Tim Hortons, I'm talking about you actually go to a small business owner that's owned by a local person. Please call your government. Please call your member of parliament and complain and advocate, because we're all in this together. In 6 months, when this is all over and you see that half of the people are not there anymore, don't wonder like what happened to them. Okay, don't ask that question. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Okay, I know we live in a society where it's all about me, but this is bigger than all of us, you guys. I know a lot of us, if you have a job, you're gonna go to a job, you're gonna get some money from the government in terms of EI, even though that's laughable. But I know for the majority of business owners out there, like the coffee shops, the restaurants, the little clothing stores, the salons. Like one of my wife's friends, she just started a salon in January. She's SOL. Like, it's really sad, actually. Government hasn't done anything. They haven't announced anything. Whatever they're offering is nothing at all. Okay, instead they're giving away discounts to big banks who have unlimited power to borrow as much as they want and to lend as much as they want. That's not normal. I don't think this is horrible, I think, in my mind. But please wake up. Please call your member of parliament and let's try to influence some change. Take care. Bye.